Hi everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Lillian. Please like the video and feel free to subscribe. The share button is free as well. So this is an update video. It took me this long to bring this video here because of the plans that we had going on, but I feel like at this point it is fair to update you all on what's going on with Uncle Chaz, whose video trended here last year. After you guys helped him clear his rent in Nigeria, what was left was he needed money to return to Ghana. To the glory of God, on the 31st of December of 2025, a good Samaritan sent me the sum of 7,000 Ghana cedis to help pay for his transportation back to Ghana. So what I did is I reached out to him, asking him if he's still planning to return or he has changed his mind, because I didn't want to force him to come back to Ghana. After living in Nigeria for so long, I know he might struggle when he comes back. So I wanted it to be something that he genuinely want to do, especially his wife, because she's a Nigerian woman and she have not lived here before, though she's been here twice on a visit to her husband's hometown, because I was going to give them the money regardless of if they are coming back or not. So maybe they want to change accommodation or they want to start a business, because in Naira that money can set you up something, you know, something really nice. So when I asked him, he said he's not backing down. He still want to come back to Ghana. So I said, okay, so how far have you gotten the money? He said no, but someone promised to borrow him some money to help him get his things, because the house had been rented out to another occupant that is coming to occupy the place on the 31st of January, being this month. I filmed this video in January, but I don't know when it will be out. A new occupant is coming to occupy the place and everything have been finalized. So he and his family has to move before then. He was relying on someone that promised to borrow him money on the 15th of January so he could move his things from the house and waybill them ahead of him to Ghana. And I said, okay. I told him, well, do not bother to borrow the money anymore, because we have money for you to come back to Ghana and your family, since you are still interested in doing so. So he was like, he was so happy, he was praying, he was in his usual manners. So he told me I could send the money to his account. I said no, because this is not my money, it's money that was, you know, raised publicly and it has to be handed over publicly. And he said, okay, yeah, that's true, it made sense. He said, okay, that made sense. So I asked David, the man that usually helped me to run my errands in Nigeria, asked him to go help me deliver the money to Uncle Chaz. So the total amount, that money gave us a total of 823,500 naira. So what I did is I gave David the sum of 600,000, 20,000. David had to use a POS to withdraw the money, because he said at the bank there was no network. So I said, okay, he used a POS machine to withdraw. So they charged him 10,000 naira. So he used 10,000 naira because he didn't go alone. He went with someone else. He used the sum of 10,000 naira to pay transport to Uncle Chaz's place. So I gave him 600,000 naira to give to Uncle Chaz. I have the balance of 200,000 naira, which I did on purpose. So what I intend to do is, I told him once he gets to Ghana, he should give me a call. You know, I know how it is, you know, sometimes you're traveling, you might run out of money, and when you get to your destination, it can be difficult a little. So the reason I held on to the 200,000 naira is so that when he gets here, I will hand it over to them in cedis. I will transfer it back to cedis and give it to him and his wife and kids to start a new life. I mean, just to put themselves together. So what happened is, I was waiting for him to get here for me to see him and the family before I will come back to give updates. So that is why it took me this long to do this. Now the update is yesterday, because I've not heard from him. He told me he'll be here by the end of January or first week of February. So yesterday I called David to help me call him via normal call to find out how far they are arranging. He said their things are already in Ghana. Remember, we gave him this money, I think, on the 12th, and he waybill the items on the 15th of January. So at about this time, he said it has been confirmed that his goods, everything, his household items are already here in Ghana. And Uncle Chaz is not lying. The little I've known about him is someone that don't explain himself too much, but at the end of the day, you get to find out that he's not lying. You know, at some point, I made him send me a video of his items, what he has in his house. The man that I thought would have nothing in his house, I was surprised to know that Uncle Chaz has so many things more than me. Uncle Chaz has a lot in his house, and they are nice things. So I wanted to know what he has in Nigeria to see how I can encourage him to either give those things away or sell them. But when he showed me a video of his personal belonging, I said, okay, he shouldn't sell anything. He needs all those things. He has like a washing machine. He has nice things because he used to have money back then when he was younger than he is now, and he's a hardworking man. So I encouraged him to weigh those items to Ghana. So right now the things are here, even though I have not seen them with my eyes, but the things are here. So the reason he's still in Nigeria, according to the call he had with David yesterday, is that their church insisted they hold on for some time because they want to arrange some money for them. Okay, so this is why Uncle Chaz is not here. I'm going to display the video of where David gave him money and how shocked David is that someone can wait on God like that to open church, the hungry David. Now let's watch that part.
Okay, so right now I want to try to advise everyone. I believe this man is a man of God. He believes in Christ. He believes in God. That's the reason why you see that his problem is answered. Because if there's some of you there now who is there and you have some challenges, because of what challenges of the other, you use your hand to commit sin for yourself. Use your hand to take law into your hands, and at that time, because of the challenges that you have, you now end up spending your entire life inside the prison. So I'm advising everyone now that you have to be patient to God, so that everything, whatever you are praying for, one day God will remember you. My pastor has always said, delay is not a denial. Right now we are here again because he said he wants to relocate back to his hometown, and he's still having that challenges of the transport fare, and we are still coming back here again the second time. We are here right now again to represent another 600,000 naira to him, so that he'll be able to relocate, he'll be able to take his goods back to the hometown. So you understand. So Mr. Chaz, I'm so sorry that I take time to introduce. So I hope, how is everything? I saw wife now. I hope it's getting better. Yes. This is the year that you have been living before, where you rejected before. So after the money was paid, they were able to open the door for you, and you come back to the house again. So right now you say you are ready, that you want to relocate back to your hometown to start your business there, right? Okay. Mama, so how is your body now? How is everything now? We can see that you are looking healthy, you are looking good. Yes. Even Papa said God is looking fresher. It wasn't like before that we see him at that time. And where is this bag? Okay, alright. Hold on. So let me here is the sum of 500,000. In each bundle is 50. Sorry, it's the sum of 250,000. A bundle here is 50,000 naira times 5 is 250,000 naira. Here is another sum of 250,000 naira. The total money with this one here right now, that is a bundle, as I said, is 50,000 naira. This times 5 is another 250. That is 500,000. 8,900. So this is another 100,000 naira. The total sum of this money now is 600,000 naira.
Someone should open a church for David. He wants to go on and on as he just continue to preach and preach and preach. David, give this man and his wife the money and go back to your house. If you see a Nigerian that is born again, that's truly godly, you will be shocked. See, David is one of them. So what I'm waiting for now is for them to come. I have their 200,000 naira sitting pretty and waiting for them to get here, and then I will transfer it to cities and hand it over to them. I will visit them, get to see what they are doing. So that is that. Uncle Chaz will be in Ghana by the special grace of God very soon. He's a very honest man, and as a matter of fact, he doesn't explain too much. He'll just tell you what is going on. If you believe it, fine. If you don't, fine. But that is the truth. So I'm so happy that we could use this platform to do something as positive as sending him back to Ghana. So to each and every one of you out there living in another man's country, no matter how long you have lived there, if things just keep going down bad and bad, harder and harder, it's a sign that you should return home, and you shouldn't be shy. You don't owe anybody any explanation. Nothing is wrong with your home. So I just said to update you on Uncle Chaz's case. All right. I would like to appreciate all of you from the very beginning, all the fundraising, all the monies that you guys have been donating for me to help people in need. I really appreciate it. It's only God that can touch the heart of man to help you. No one else can do it. No one else can do it. So once Uncle Chaz comes, I will let you guys know, okay? So as we speak right now, they are no longer in that apartment. They have moved from there to their friend's place to go and put up with them because their items have all been moved to Ghana. So they are no longer there. They are only waiting for the church because the church gave them a certain date, which I cannot disclose here, that they should give them so they can raise something for him and his wife and the kids as they return back to Ghana after worshiping with them for so long. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.